it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today's project is this one, and it is another of my final call to celebration items. So, let's see. Apart from the card and the dots, yep, it's all free stuff. So, let me show you what I've used. I have used the Amazing You Celebration Stamp Set, which is beautiful. This floral I think is stunning. I have also used the Celebrate You Thinlits dies. Now these are, so this is with a £45 order. These are free with a £90 order. They will be available in the new annual catalogue when it comes out in June. I don't know how much they will cost, but they will cost actual money. So if you have an order to put in and you fancy these, you can get them for free. The other thing that is free, she says, grabbing a fresh pack, is this shimmer ribbon pack. You get 3 colours, and there are, I don't know how long they are. Quite long, she says unhelpfully. Let me see if I can find my, yes I can find my celebration catalogue. Okay, so the shimmer ribbon is here. You get 4.6 metres, which 5 yards, on each reel. So 15 yards in old money, which is what I tend to work in. 15 yards of ribbon. And it is gorgeous. I mean, it is the shimmer ribbon that we are featuring in the annual catalogue in different colours. So, oh yes, and the ink. The ink isn't free. Or the embossing powder. But you get my drift. So, don't need Memento Black. Don't know why I've got that out. So, let's get started. I have already die cut, and I use the word loosely, the U. So what I have done is I've run this through my, I don't need the white behind it, I've run this through my Big Shot, but I have set it up so that, let me grab my cutting plate, I've sandwiched the, imagine there's a cutting plate under here, I've sandwiched this so that the, you know, there's a bevel on the end, you pop the bevel so that it's not quite on the edge of this die, because you don't want to cut this bit, because you want it to still be attached to the card. I mean, you could cut it separately and just stick the two together, but I think it's quite fun to not. So we have the U die cut, but still attached. All dimensions, as ever, will be on the blog post, which is below. There's a link, I should say, immediately below. So you then get your ruler and line it up. I like to line it up so that I know where my straight edge is. This isn't going to be terribly clear for you to see on camera because it's black. But I then just draw a line across the back so I can see that these bits are attached. And then all I'm going to do is bring in my snips. I am not brave enough to do this on my trimmer because you do not want to go past there, because if you do, it kind of spoils the whole thing. And then again, come in and trim. You may need to just clip in slightly. There we go. Right, so I've now just got to get rid of these 2 bits, which you can do very carefully. This one's easier. In fact, I like to do it from behind or the front, depending on how you look at it. So I like to bring my scissors in so that I can see where they're going, and then just clip. And again, that will just pull out. And again, just bring my scissors in. Can you see? Can you see just there? There's the tip of my scissors, my little snips. And because they're good, nice, sharp scissors that cut to the end of the point, you can just cut that away. And there you are. So that's just, as I say, that was just sat over there, and you just need to have that bevel so that it doesn't cut. You may need to practice a few times to get it right. I speak from experience. Now it would also work, although I haven't done it myself, it would also work on the Celebrate die, because that's a straight edge. So any word that is a straight edge would work. It wouldn't work on the Amazing because it's got ascenders and as well as descenders, or rather descenders as well as ascenders. So it wouldn't work on that. It does need that straight edge. Right, okay, so stamping, I need a piece of scrap paper. One piece of scrap paper. Now, again, what I'm going to do is just pop that down. This is going to stick over the bottom of my card. So, grab a pencil. I'm just going to mark there and there, and then not move my card because I've got my stamp already mounted up. I then know where the edge of my card is because I want the floral to go beneath the black card, but I don't want it to be right the way down. I want, you know, a reasonable amount to show. And it's going to come off the edge. Probably about like that, I think. Now that's the only one that actually matters from that point of view. And then I'm going to pop it the other way round and just kind of fill that space. There we go. So that's that all done. Don't need that stamp anymore. If I hide it away, I do need the ink pad though. Right. So that's that done. I do need to do some slightly scary stamping on here because I need to emboss. So I've got the R Simply stamp, which is this one here. So you've got Let's You, To Me, R Simply, Celebrate and Amazing. So you can make up some phrases. So I'm having You Are Simply Amazing. So this is R Simply, and I'm going to be popping that there. So I need my Versamark, my embossing buddy, because I do not want white embossing powder anywhere other than where I want it. So always good to have your embossing buddy. Right, I'll simply, I'm just going to move this down a wee bit so I can get kind of over the top of it. Just want to get in my own mind that it's straight on the block. So if I'm straight with the block, yes, it's straight. You can't see that it is, but I can. Woo! Okay, it's better than the first version I did, which was not quite straight. Right, okay. So grab our white embossing powder and dabble it on our card. I like to give it a couple of dabbles, and a couple is, you know, more than one in my brain. And I know I've got embossing powder where I don't want it, so let's just close that up and grab my paintbrush to just flick it away. It's got cornflower on it from a previous, or maybe subsequent, who knows, video. Depends on what order I put them out in. Right, okay, my famous cheese board and my heat gun. Where are we? 9 minutes, not too bad, because there's not a huge amount more to do. Right, okay, sorry about the noise. As you know, I'm not a wafter, I'm a point and leave it where it is when it comes to this. Okay, let's take that off, and then I'm going to just heat it a little bit more from the back just to help straighten the card out. That'll be fine once we've stuck it down with some good adhesive, which is after all we do. Right, okay, I don't need that. So don't need that stamp anymore. Okay, you are simply, now I've already die cut the amazing, and I've used the Myths and Magic glimmer paper, which are 6x6. They come in this lovely kind of Bermuda Bay colour, a sort of lemon lime twist, and a kind of iridescent white. I've stuck the multi-purpose adhesive sheet on the back before I die cut it, because then it becomes a sticker. So just peel off the backing. Be very careful as you take it off, because this is a tiny thin word and you can end up ripping your card. It's not so easy to rip the so I've got a bit of cat hair, I think, knowing me. It's not so easy to rip the glimmer paper, but you don't want to risk it. Right, you are simply amazing. Yeah, that's lovely. Right, and then again, I do like to do the whole push it down from the back. There we are. Right, we need the scrap paper again, but just not yet. Okay, let's start popping this together. So that's going to go here. Now, the trick to this is to get it so that you can't see the white from underneath. It's not the end of the world if you do, because we have a trick. So I'm going to use Fast Fuse, because at time of recording, Fast Fuse is still available, but we have been told that it's going to not carry forward into the annual catalogue. We do not know, before anyone asks, if there is going to be something to replace it. All we know is that Fast Fuse isn't going to be in the annual catalogue. And I do know that the refill at time of recording this is running low in stock. But as far as I know, the one that comes with the handset is still available, and not running low in stock. The refill is available, it's just running low in stock. Right, so that is that. I just need to attach the ribbon, and I've got 2 bits of the Bermuda Bay ribbon. And again, Fast Fuse is my chum for this. So I'm just, with the shorter piece, going to come about 1/2 inch, 1 centimetre from the top, and just run it round the front and to the back. There we go. And, oh, it's not quite straight. That's better. Right, shall I attach it now? Yes, I will. So I'm going to attach it before it sticks to something. So this is, of all colours, Berry Burst. Now, you may think I'm a complete mad person to use Berry Burst, but when they launched the current, not yet retiring in colours, so the 2017, 2019, for crying out loud, girl. When they launched those in colours, they also issued, so I'm just putting some Fast Fuse on the back, they also issued a, we think these colour schemes work well together, and one of the colours that they put with Berry Burst was Bermuda Bay. So never one to look a gift horse in the mouth. If Stampin' Up say it goes, you know what? That's good enough for me. This, however, is not brilliantly straight, but hey-ho, that's why you use glue. I could probably trim it and it would look better. Anyway, so that's that. Right, ribbon. I've got a piece that I'm folding in half because I'm in a bit of a do a double bow thing at the moment. So I'm taking 2 loops of my double ribbon and I'm tying them in a half knot. You've seen me do half knots before. This is nothing new. The only thing that is a bit new is this thing I've got at the moment for doing narrow ribbon, double rather than single. Because I think it looks cute, and frankly, that's all that matters. Good. Right, and just trim the ends. into a nice little point. Get rid of those little bits, and then I'm just going to fan out the bows a bit so that they look obviously meant to be a double bow. There we go. Come along. Right, and then I just need a glue dot. A glue dot which is somewhere on my desk. Okay. Glue dots are somewhere on my desk. I've buried them. I've got a whole load of stuff filming, and I seem to have managed to bury my glue dots. Who would have thought it? Doesn't actually surprise me terribly, but that's fine. We can, no, not there, all there, ow! We can open our fingers onto a drawer, and we can grab another roll of glue dots. It's ridiculous, they're on my desk somewhere. Just can't see them. I've lost a snail as well. Right, another roll of glue dots. Piercing tool. And I think one of the cats must have walked off with them. Pop that on the back of that, and then pop that up there. Then I've just got, where are we? 16 minutes. This was supposed to be a quick video. Okay, so I've just got the inside of the card to do. So, Bermuda Bay. This is the starburst, and I'm just going to stamp that off and then stamp it in the middle of our card, like that. Then the Celebrate, which fits just in that. There we go. And Let's, which won't actually fit in the starburst, but I don't mind. There we go. Let's Celebrate, and then finally, on a huge block, just underneath You. So, grab some snail. Yeah, I couldn't find my snail just now, and I just found it. It was right in front of me. Just going to run some snail. Hopefully I'll find my glue dots the same way. There we go. I'm just being a bit careful because it's quite a juicy ink pad, and I think the Celebrate is still a little bit damp. So there we go. Right, okay, so let's clear some of the detritus away. And those are our two cards. Oh, I missed off the gems. Right, I'm using, this is a brand new packet, the glitter enamel dots. Because although they are in technically Berry Burst, Old Olive, Dapper Denim and Crushed Curry, you can use the lighter colours pretty much as white. They're almost clear. So I am just going to dot my eye and then pop, you know me in threes, I like my threes, and then a bigger one in the middle. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Knew I'd left something out. So, oh, and I've just seen the glue dots. There they are. They weren't even hiding under anything. Right. I hope you enjoyed that. Say a bit of a rush through some Celebration items, but I think very well worthwhile. Lovely card, pretty, and one of them's actually straight. Sorry, it's just amusing me that I've got it so crooked. If it was a bit more crooked, it would not matter. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it in spite of the slightly not crooked card. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, please pop the subscribe button at the bottom right hand corner. And if you don't subscribe to my mailing list, hop over to either my Facebook business page, which is linked in the links below, or on the web version of my blog. You'll find a form to fill in on my blog, and there's a sign up button on my Facebook page. Sign up for my newsletter. And if you're in the UK and you do that before the end of March and you're not a demonstrator, then I'll enter you into a free draw for some crafty goodies. So I think that's everything. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!